He was heir to one of the most famous empires in the Western world, a wealthy young adventurer with the name of royalty in the liquor business, James Sligo Jameson, son of the family behind Jameson Irish whiskey. To the world, he was charming, curious, eager to explore the unknown. But beneath that polished exterior, Jameson's journey into the heart of Africa would leave behind a stain that history still whispers about. A tale so horrific, so morally twisted, that even today, many still ask, did it really happen? The year was 1888, and European colonialism was in full swing. Africa was being carved up by powerful empires, hungry for land, resources, and influence. The Congo, under the brutal control of King Leopold II of Belgium, had become a dark and dangerous place, a land of violence, greed, and unthinkable human suffering. It was into this world that James Jameson stepped, not as a conqueror, but as an observer. He joined an expedition led by the notorious slave trader and mercenary Tipu Tip, under the flag of the Emin Pasha Relief Expedition, led by the famous explorer Henry Morton Stanley. Their official mission? To rescue Emin Pasha, a stranded governor in Equatoria. Their unofficial one? To explore, exploit, and report on the vast, uncharted territories of Central Africa. But it was in a remote village called Riba Riba, in what is now the Democratic Republic of Congo, that Jameson's name would become etched into history, not as a hero, but as a monster. According to a chilling testimony later given by an Arab interpreter named Asad Farhan, Jameson became fascinated by rumors of cannibalism among the local tribes. Not horrified, not disturbed, fascinated. He allegedly wanted to see it for himself, not through hearsay, but with his own eyes. So what did he do?
Please do well to like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't, as an encouragement for more of this kind of content.
According to the report, Jameson offered 6 handkerchiefs to a local chief in exchange for a young slave girl, about 10 years old. She was brought before the tribe, and in a horrifying spectacle, the villagers were allegedly told that Jameson wanted to witness how cannibals killed and ate their victims, and they obliged. Farhan's account claims that Jameson stood by and watched, expressionless, as the girl was stabbed to death before him. Her body was then butchered and cooked. And here's the most disturbing part. Jameson didn't run. He didn't stop it. He didn't even look away. Instead, according to the testimony, he calmly took out his notebook and began sketching the scene, documenting it piece by piece, like he was illustrating a wildlife drawing. Later, he would allegedly explain, "That's the most extraordinary thing I've ever seen in my life," as if describing a circus act. He later turned the sketches into watercolors. Let that sink in. A man born into privilege and power, standing on foreign soil, handing over cloth in exchange for a life, just to satisfy a twisted curiosity. A child killed in front of him, not for survival, not for tribal law, but because a rich outsider wanted a closer look. When word of this story got out, it sent shockwaves through Europe. Jameson's family and defenders denied everything. Some claimed it was a smear campaign, concocted by rivals or enemies within the expedition. Others said Jameson may have witnessed something horrific, but had no role in arranging it. Still others insisted he had simply misunderstood what was happening. But the allegations stuck. Jameson never returned to stand trial. He died just months later of a fever in the Congo before he could defend himself. Whether it was natural or convenient, no one knows for sure. His sketches, if they ever existed, disappeared. The Jameson family, horrified by the scandal, worked to erase the story from public view. And the world, eager to protect the image of empire and exploration, quietly moved on. but the questions linger. Was Jameson a naive witness who got caught in a nightmare? A curious man in the wrong place at the wrong time? Or was he exactly what the reports claimed? A rich voyeur who sacrificed an innocent life just to satisfy a sick fascination. What makes the story so disturbing isn't just the act itself. It's how easy it was to cover up. A name, a fortune, a few denials, and history almost forgot. But not entirely. Because in the margins of colonial history, where brutality and arrogance collided, James Jameson's tale remains, a dark reminder of what happens when power meets cruelty and when curiosity is placed above conscience. And as you sit with this story, ask yourself, how many others were never caught? How many other dark truths were buried under flags, gold, and empire? Some expeditions change the map. This one changed the way we see the soul.